woman. I got a question. Who really got an issue with Coco though? No, you was on some I think Coco deserves the chain. Bitch, you said no, Coco shouldn't get no chain, bitch.
Yeah, in the words of Whitney Houston,
the truth is the number.
I feel like Coco, I'm not gonna lie, I feel like she doesn't deserve the chain. Why? Like, I feel like, she hasn't really done much.
But wait, there's more.
No, but I'm not gonna lie, I feel like I changed my mind and really deserves the chain. Okay, so wait, Coco deserves the chain.
What's up, y'all? It's Brian Keith, and I'm back with another video, and today we're gonna be talking about Baddies Gone Wild. The finale is over. And we're gonna talk about this, and we're also gonna talk about some of the reunion. Y'all, I was trying to get at the reunion so much. I even inboxed Natalie, girl, I just need a ticket to the reunion. The hotel, the flight, girl, I could do my big one. That's nothing. That's chump change for me. Girl, just give me on that reunion. Give me in the audience, please. That's all I wanted was a ticket to the audience. No, but we're gonna talk about that. We're gonna talk about this episode. But y'all like, comment, subscribe. Let's get into the video.
Yeah, let me check my shit real quick. Hotter than the fire coming out my flaming lips. You wanna play with me? You can't play in me. On the playground, bitch, you can't play with me. Got it, won it, securing the bag.
All right. This episode really wasn't much of nothing. Like, the girls did like sports. They did the kumbaya. It was really cute. You know, we're not really gonna talk about none of that because it wasn't really that much. We're talking mostly about the end of this episode, right? So let's talk about it. But before we start, y'all got a vent. When I tell y'all on my Baddies Africa last episode that I did, oh, y'all was in the comments going crazy, which is fine. It helps the algorithm, girl. I really give a fuck. But y'all was like, oh, you're so biased. You're this, you're that. You don't like Zolly. You don't like this. Oh, you saying this about Zolly. Oh, you're biased, bitch. You're da da da. Bitch, like I told y'all before, I don't fuck with Dolly. So y'all talk about, oh, you don't like Dolly. Yes, bitch, and I don't. I don't want to say this because it's like I do not like Dolly's character on the show, but it's like, don't like Dolly. And it's not changing. If you don't want to watch the content, that's none of my business. But if you do want to watch it and still, like, you know, put your comments in, I respect all comments. Put it in there, do what you gotta do. But there was one girl that called me a bitch. Bitch, best believe there was no day on this earth on any calendar you're gonna call me a bitch to my motherfucking face. But anyway, other than that, like I said, I don't mind the hate comments. I don't mind people over here being angry with my opinion. Y'all have to realize that we have difference of opinions. We're going to have different sides of opinion. I can see your viewpoint. I might be wrong. I'm not saying I'm always right, but that's how the fuck I feel, and it's not changing. So let's talk about this episode. So this episode, everybody's over here, you know, at the end of the episode, they're trying to figure out who's gonna get this baddie chain, the third baddie chain. It's between basically Coco and TT. For me, it's Oxy and O'Shea. The only thing about it, I feel like they're really real. Like, they're like, girl, I'm ready to go home. I don't got time for this shit, whatever. But, you know, we see the girls over here, you know, doing the baddie, wow, bitches take shots, right? And they're like battling. Like, wow, bitches take shots. Real cute. You know, everybody has been cool by y'all copacetic throughout this whole time, right? So I feel like this dinner brought out a lot of emotion that people had but never said anything, right?
Jealousy is a disease.
So we get to the dinner table, and Bahati and Daisy was like, we gotta go figure out who's gonna win this baddie chain. They're like, okay, cool. So Bahati says, she was like, yeah, I know some of you bitches didn't like the fact that I got this chain, but I got this chain. So Rella, she was like, oh, why are you looking at me? Bitch, the thing about it is, if this happened at work too. Somebody said something like offensive, but they said it in general. And they were like, Brian, you heard that? No, I didn't, because she didn't say my name. Girl, I'm over here typing a report. I can give a fuck about what the next bitch says. She didn't say my name, so I'm not about to take it like she's talking to me. You know, talking to me. So it is what it is. But that's why in this situation, I'm just like, why do y'all think that? Bahati literally said it in general. And she's looking at all you bitches. Because to be honest, half y'all haters anyway. So she's like, okay, and then Rella, you like, oh, I feel some type of way because shit, da 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 da. I'm just like, this is so irritating. So, fast forward backwards. They're upstairs in a room and they're trying to figure out who should get the baddie chain.
I feel like Coco, I'm not gonna lie, I feel like she doesn't deserve the chain. Why? Like, I feel like, she hasn't really done much.
And Daisy's like, oh, I think TT deserves the baddie chain. And I'm looking like, girl, the fuck bye. But Bahati's like, oh, I think Jaden deserves the baddie chain. And I'm like, Bahati, like, girl, you're my girl, but on what planet did Jaden do anything? Don't get me wrong, I feel like Jaden, she is funny and she has good confessionals at times, but she hasn't stood on anything. She has been the Judy of the season, a punching bag for Emery and a punching bag for the other girls. They fight her just cause. Like TT Lou fight her just cause.
She stood on business this whole time. Ain't nobody come at her, for real. The only thing is, like, she can't put her shit that she has with Jaden aside.
And the girl can't win nothing. So I'm just like, it don't look good. So they just going through all the girls. Like, what about Coco? What about Hurricane? What about this one? What about that one? Right? So you know, you're like, cool. They bring up Coco, and Bahati's like, nah, I don't think Coco right now. Like, she's still on business, but you know, it's not. She's still on business, but it's not really. She fades in the background. She's neutral. They bring up Emery, like, you know, she stood up business. She did what she had to do, but she's so hell bent on Jaden. And that's my whole thing with Emery. It's just like, you say, oh, you don't like Jaden, you don't fuck with Jaden, but she's steady in your mouth.
It's gotta be me. I'm confused. Because you always have to insert yourself in something that has nothing to do with you. Shut the fuck up sometimes. Why are you always jumping up?
There's girls I go to the club that I don't fucking like that I see every weekend in the club. Girl, we're not about to over here have small talk or chit chat. Girl, I walk by you like a fucking ghost. It is what it is. Like, so they get to, after they tell everybody that we're going to be figuring out who we're going to pick. So they get into the room and all of a sudden they do the switch up. So Daisy's over here just like, just to let you know, you're here to assist me. So I'm picking TT.
Okay, I swear, and I feel like she deserves a change. Okay, so what made you change your mind on Jaden? With Jaden?
She's like, nah, I'm not here to assist you. We're supposed to pick together. We see the flashback, and low-key, it did seem like Natalie was like, oh, you know, this person's going to help Daisy pick the baddie chain. So Daisy's over here feel like she just has the say-so. And Bahati's like, no, I feel like, you know, after hearing what Coco had to say, I feel like Coco deserves the baddie chain. I was like, oh, okay, cool, whatever. So she was like, no, Coco don't deserve the baddie chain. I'm giving it to TT. And my whole thing is with Daisy, it's like, you're not giving it to TT because you feel like she's still on business. You're giving it to TT because you feel like she cool. Y'all cool. That's it. You give it to the bitch that you're cool. And Bahati, you did the same thing. You gave it to JD because y'all was cool. But then you switched it up to Coco, which, if you think that's right, is right. But I'm just like, whatever. I don't think Coco should get one, and I damn sure don't think TT should get one. Crybaby ass, weird hater ass, third world country living mad bitch.
Oh, Coco was her first pick. Coco was never your first pick. I added you to the list, Coco. Because
So absolutely not. So they get back into the after they over here fussing, fighting, Bahati over here move her stocking. She's like, you about to hit me? Girl, she should have. But Bahati took her heels off. She took her stockings off because she already knew that Daisy's the on one. So Daisy's like, I need a shot before we start this. So Bahati's like, look, you know, at the end of the day, we are come to trying to figure out who we're going to pick. We can't figure out who we want to pick. We can't come to an agreement. And then Daisy's like, why would you say that? Girl, because it's the truth. Like, you over here trying to keep it on the low and keep secrets. Like, girl, we can't come to a decision. You want to give it to TT. The fuck? So Daisy then flips this shit and it's like, yeah, you know, we wanted to give it to like TT or Coco, but Coco, she said you shouldn't deserve it anyway. She said you shouldn't deserve it. And Bahati said, that's not what I said. What I said was you deserve it. But at first I said you didn't, but now I think you did after what you said.
Chain, bitch, you said no, Coco shouldn't get no chain, bitch.
And then Coco's ignorant, non-listening ass, like, oh, bitch, you don't think I deserve the baddie chain? You don't think I deserve the baddie chain? Bitch, Daisy wasn't going to give it to you no fucking way. So, girl, she's your only lifeline. And Daisy's about to blow me because she's just like, oh, don't act like Coco was your first pick. Girl, can I not use some type of fucking discernment? At the end of the day, what came out of my mouth was Coco. Proud Coco, she was like, I don't think Coco deserves a chain because she has been staying on business, but I feel like she has faded in the background. Cool. She has been neutral. Cool. But then now she's like, okay, after what she said, she swayed me. I think she get the chain. But then this bitch over here just switched it up on something weird. Like, Daisy, you're a fucking weirdo, and you're a liar too. And then Rella, why the fuck are you standing up? Now that you've all heard good, you're not getting shit. So they doing all that, and then Coco is just like, oh yeah, bitch, I'm ready. I'm ready to get you, bitch. I'm ready to do this, bitch. What up? And it's like, what the fuck?
No, fuck all of that ass shit. No, what are you trying to do? You asked me some dumbass shit. The first one, you sound dumb as hell.
So I'm realizing a lot of these girls are easily manipulated. Like, what? Y'all don't hear, the thing about it is, like, y'all just don't like the girls, so y'all just go off of the first reaction. Y'all don't use type listening skills. None. Because they're telling you, this bitch said you shouldn't deserve it. I said you should get it, but then she changed her mind. You wanna fight me? You ignorant bitch. Fuck it, let's do it. Coco's over here amped. And she just keeps popping and popping and popping. She was standing on the table, but I was like, then let me take my baddie chain off. She took her baddie chain off. Her girl helped her take her baddie chain off. I think it was Oxy. Took her baddie chain off. And then Coco's like, you wanna fight? You wanna fight me? And Daisy's like, but I was like, let's do it, let's do it. So all of a sudden they start swapping it out. And mind you, the fight, I don't think there's no winner or loser because they were both over here just swinging. I would say if I had to give it to anybody on the first round, I'm gonna give it to Coco on the first round. She got behind on the floor. It was what it was. The second round, I felt like it was, the security broke it up, but I felt like it probably would have went towards Coco. Right. I said, my whole thing with Coco is you did fade into the background. You did. I think in the beginning you were popping your shit. You definitely did what you had to do. But once you got that eye fucked up, I think that's when you over here simmered the fuck down. But now you want to hear turned up because at the end someone gonna win a baddie chain. Girl, bye. And you lied on Bahati with Daisy. And Daisy, your ignorant, stupid ass, gonna see that she lied on you. To each his own. Down when all the girls finish their remarks, it's like they all rehearsed it. You having your own mind as y'all, none of your bitches have your own mind. You got Cupcake's big ass talking about, yeah, first all I want to say is we go down the line. Everybody's over here saying what they want to do. First of all, Shay, Oxy, Jaden didn't really have enough to say. Jaden's like, girl, next. Coco, Cupcake's big ass talking about, well, I think my bitch Daisy deserved the baddie chain. I think Tita deserved the baddie chain. I don't think Bahati deserved the baddie chain. Oh, bitch, I don't think you should deserve the baddie chain, bitch. And you're gonna get up and try to fight Bahati after literally in episode 2, you got fought 4 times and got your ass washed.
Other bitches that deserved it, like my bitch Hurricane, Coco, and TT. And I said what the fuck I said. And bitch, like the fuck I said.
Are you crazy, Cupcake? And she was like, well, I'm not scared. Girl, it's not about being scared, girl. Using common sense. You can't fight. She beat you up 4 times. Stop. Because what's going to happen again? She's going to beat you up. Ming is over here talking about snatch change. Ming, you shouldn't be worried about nobody snatching shit when the bitch is over here sitting right beside you, threw a water bottle at your fucking skull. Don't worry about nobody snatching chains, bitch. If you can't over here defend yourself and somebody threw a water bottle at your head and nothing. Ming, sit down. Talk about, oh, snatch the chain, snatch the chain.
I already know what the fuck is up, bitch. Y'all better take that chain, fucking reunion. That's what the fuck I gotta say. Take that chain.
Why don't you get your lip back? Yeah.
Nikki, I'm so sorry, girl.
Janellis is like, look, whoever gets the baddie chain, I think they deserve it. It is what it is. I have no say so. Y'all already know I'm a fan of Janellis, baby. I like Janellis. I think she cool as fuck. I love her style. She's a pretty girl. Her and Erica were the pretty girls, and you could tell that the girls in the house hated on them because they were the pretty girls.
Jealousy is a disease, remember that?
Period. Rella G says the same fucking thing. She regurgitated what Cupcake said. Oh, at the end of the day, I don't think Bahati deserves a bad chain. You let a girl hold your chain, bitch, because you know it's gonna get snatched. A fucking court, like common sense is crazy. Like, girl, yes, you wanted me to get it snatched. Like, yeah, Rella, please, Bahati, treat her at the reunion because I don't got time. Hurricane said the same thing. Hurricane stood up like,
yeah, you already know that I didn't fight you this season, but you know if I did, I would have been on you.
Please, first of all, let's start with step number 1. Get that man out your voice. One. And two, you are too pretty to be so consumed over Jaden. Girl, you hate that girl. We get it. Let it go. Let it go. Please. As Elsa would say, let it go. Please. Gossip, she was just basically sneak this and all the girls, like, you know, it, like I said, the girls are just saying some stupid shit, and that's where they left it at. If I had to pick girls to come back to next season, I said 7 girls I'll bring back. I'm going to reduce. I'm going to reduce it to 5. 4. 5. Daisy Bahati, TT, Oxy, Shay. That's it. But I feel like being that they got that song out and they on tour, like, wow, bitches take shots. I think Rella might come back because she will, if the song does good, you know, it can be tourish. I like Emery. I'm just, that storyline for me has done its work. I can't with that shit no more. I like Jaden. I think I heard at the reunion she did her big one, so we'll see. But at this point, Bahati, TT, Daisy, Shay, and Oxy. That's it. That's all I want to come back. Everybody else, thank you for your services. Goodbye. But the Baddies reunion just got filmed. I was not in attendance. I know, it's crazy. I reached out to Miss Nunn herself. She not respond. It's fine. But Isaiah, he over here did the audience hosting. We had another girl did the you know, actual hosting. We heard that a lot of girls got jumped. Daisy got jumped. Emery got jumped and bit. Bahati got her finger bit. She got a couple fades. I think every girl was there. Even Erica was like, I'm not going to the Baddies reunion. She went. And she did what she had to do with Miss Rella. Cupcake went. And she did what she needed to do. I heard that it was just like a free-for-all. The only person that didn't fight, allegedly, was Ming. Shock. We're not. I feel like Ming, she was a celebrity guest, so she probably don't want to, you know, have that image. But my whole thing with Ming is the fact that you actually had real beef with Oxy. You actually had real beef, but you did nothing, and that's where I'm like, you should never come back, ever. You let the girl play in your face, throw a whole water bottle. You did nothing. Girl, that's crazy.
I'm proud of Group 2. I'm proud of Group 2. I couldn't believe it with my own eyes, because watching the season back, right? As I'm watching the season, it's like, yo, Group 2 so pussy. No, not saying it like that. Y'all stand on business. Y'all still sisters. Y'all stood on business. I ain't got nothing to say. But while watching the show, it's like, y'all letting these bitches drag y'all motherfucking beds out, taking the beds out, doing all of this and that. These bitches is just bullying y'all, and y'all just allowing them and letting them to fucking bully y'all. It's 4 y'all, sometimes 3, but fuck it, brawl. You feel me? But I'm not gonna lie. Not gonna lie, they did exactly that.
But listen, they was jumping Daisy down, okay? They jumped Daisy constantly, okay? She got jumped a couple of times. Daisy got jumped a couple of times. I can't even lie to you. But she stood in the paint. Okay.
She did. This is what she did. But yeah, I love Jayla. Jayla's cool as fuck. I'm good. I have no marks, exactly. Oh, besides this scratch. Yeah, there was
I can't really speak on it, y'all. Y'all just gotta see this shit.
Yeah, I'm back. Did y'all miss me? They still good hosting on Saturday. Tobogo, we outside representing Dykeman. You know what the fuck going on.
Who shit is that?
Makeup on my shirt, but that ain't nice.
That you really want to bring up my sister now for every fucking thing still. Like, nigga, you can't go a day without bringing up my sister just to complain about me. Like, making me relevant without having to bring up my sister. Like, I know I'm relevant in your mouth, regardless. You just don't have to bring up my sister to make it relevant. I'm just saying.
I'm gonna put some clips about the reunion in here, but other than that, y'all, hope you guys like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.
Brian Keith, LG, Black Butte. Bet you didn't know we the Holy Trinity. Now let a God stop a y'all and break your ear here. Step into the room and get up in the bed. It tastes sweet, that's cause I'm good. It tastes sour cause I'm better than the hood. Cause I get you hyper when I'm running all around cause I excite ya. Let me talk real quick. You can't even get with the shit. You wanna go toe to toe with my flow? This Hurricane all I really ask me for. Now I got to go. Got. Bye-bye.